right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, not evening, good afternoon, sorry, should I say. Dave Phoenix Tier here, Next Tier Gaming and Esports. Hope you're doing well on this Sunday, 18th of July. We're here to bring you the NTEL 2021 Rocket League 2v2s. It's going to be an awesome round of games today. I'm joined today with some special casters, which I will bring in now. We're going to have none other than Kremberg joining us, which I believe he can hear me now. How you going there, Kremberg?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm doing all right.
Excellent, excellent. Just make sure you got some volume there. I'll just get this, just a little bit of background of music there, so it's not as silent. But good to see you there. I'll see if we got Flat Out Frothy there. I'll just see if he's free. Flat Out Frothy, can you hear us? He can't hear us. That's all right. We'll get that sorted. We're in a bit of a rush today to get the casters in, but big thank you to the guys for joining us. So Kremberg, back to you, man. Thanks for joining us at such late notice today.
Yeah, it's all right.
That's good. So we got a decent few games lined up. So let's talk everyone through these. Well, first of all, the scoreboard. We got Tricky Hats leading the way there. If I just bring up the current scores there on tournament. It just cycles through. So yeah, I do know Tricky Hats are on the top. Let's just go to the... If you do want to check the standings, you can actually check this in... if you go to matches, we go to league. On tournament.com. There should be a link in the description where you can check this. But yeah, Tricky, Hats, and Shazbang are leading the ladder right now on 12 points each. Followed by 420 Glaze it, and that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, tied for first place and a tie for second place there. Followed closely there by Rocket Cars, 2 Breezy, it's Treason then. You obviously being in Rocket Cars, Kremberg. Yep. So you've still got, you know, you can still catch up. Yeah. Still anyone's game. It's about mid-season. So what are your thoughts there, man? What are your thoughts?
I think Tricky Hats is definitely looking to be the favorite. I'm not able to look at the tournament link. I'm pretty sure the link on the stream's broken.
Oh. Let me fix that right now. Good pickup.
Heads up. Yeah.
I think it's because we do. Yeah, we try to streamline things by copy and pasting. Yeah, I could see that now. Yeah, we try to keep things easy because we got to do the same with the other games as well. So let me just fix that up for you guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's cut off there, isn't it? All right.
Yep.
Alright, so just check that now. Just refresh your browsers and you should be able to see that link in there. Just check if that works, Krem.
Yep. Yep, this one works. Alright. Okay. So it's all good now.
Alright. Okay, so just checking out where Jess is. Jess, that being Flat Out Frothy. All right. So yeah, there's the leaderboard up there again. Tournament TV is quite a good little platform we use for tournaments. It's actually a free platform, so if you do want to run your own tournament, yeah, tournament. Or with a double O there, tournament. I don't know. I think that's how you say it.
I can't hear you at the moment, so I don't know what's going on with there. If you can hear me, I can't hear you.
Ah, yes. All right. Well, we can hear you.
I can see greens. I can't hear you though.
Okay.
Set hang on. Let me just check my settings.
Yep.
I got all my volumes up. I can hear something now. Is that you? No,
check
that's
1, 2.
ambient noise I can hear through my speakers. Love noise cancellation. I still can't hear you guys though. Doesn't say anything here. Server mute, deafen mute, nothing.
All right.
Output. Oh, hang on. Okay.
Check 1, 2. Can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
All
I
right,
think
great.
That might have been my problem. Whoa.
Yep, it's all good.
That's all
we
right.
all
I
go
was
through
a
these
little loud
teething
and-
things with good old Discord. How you going, Flat Out Frothy?
Yeah, doing fine, man. Doing fine.
Going flat out, are we?
Yeah, actually, believe it or not, I was just trying to have a sort of a go against some people in a 3v3, but I'm sucking absolute bollocks at this. So I think I've got 3 to 8. I've scored 2 out of the 3.
Nice.
Seems
Nice.
that our crew's not very good at defense.
Well, we were just talking about the season so far, and we've just pointed out the Tricky Hats Shazbang are at the top of the ladder right now, tied for first place. So they're the 2 of the favourite teams in leading position right now. Obviously you're pretty new to the scene and even this whole thing really. What's your take on it so far? What have you seen, and just some general comments?
Okay. Well, general comments. Yeah, I'm very new to this scene, this whole esports league thing. I know I've seen it a lot on YouTube and things like that, and I honestly thought it was just something that a whole bunch of people stream, like the famous YouTubers do. But seeing how competitive everything is here, and it's a whole entire culture, it's actually quite eye-opening. And seeing how talented the Northern Territory, next tier is at. Rocket League and all these other games that I've been sort of half having a look at, like your League of Legends and things like that.
Yep.
Finding we've got a very talented group of individuals here doing this competition. So it surprised me. It surprised me. Honestly, I thought going into this thing, I'd be like, oh yeah, Tekken 7, I could beat all my friends. I could honestly kick everyone's butt. Yeah, nah. Everybody kicked my butt at that tournament.
It's very competitive.
Everybody.
Thanks.
They're brilliant. They're absolutely amazing at what they do.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for that. Honest feedback there. Now I gotta just say that Rocket League was actually released in 2015, right? Now 2015 is also when I launched NT Esports, and you would be surprised to know, and this goes for everyone in the that's watching. We have actually run Rocket League tournaments since the launch of Rocket League. Can you believe that? And some of the people that are actually competing today, like the likes of Sean Osler, QuoPro, they have actually been around since that time. So they've been continually assisting, competing, being involved in this tournament. Now this is actually even some of the bigger organizations out there that have had, in bigger cities and bigger jurisdictions, we've been around longer. We've actually had a longer presence.
No kidding.
It's good to know. That's very humbling. But I just want to say, thank you to everyone that's made this season, well, Rocket League to what it is right now. So anyway, we're getting a bit carried away. Probably we could do like a talk show or something soon and talk about that more. But we got the games heading our way. So first matchup, we have the Beauty and the Boost taking on Big Boys. Now these are, I'd say, 2 of the lower tier teams in terms of if you want to put them on a tier list. So not as experienced as the other ones, but still ready for a good game, I think. These guys will be ready to go, no doubt.
Oh, no doubt.
Sorry,
It'll be
I'm
interesting
just
to see
multitasking.
how well they... No, you're all right. It'll be interesting to see how well they're going to stack up against each other. And clearly, they've obviously gone up against some really good competition over the last few weeks. So hopefully they've learnt something from those, what should I say, games. I was going to say confrontations. Seems a little bit more... yeah.
Well, as per the round robin stipulates, all the teams do verse each other once. So it's a good show of different skill in different teams, different play styles to see what they do. Krenberg, you obviously have a lot more technical knowledge of the game, which I think yeah, Jess is really going to get a lot from with you two casting together. So
That's good.
yeah, I'm looking forward to the
Yep.
cast, guys. So what I'll do is I'm just in the lobby right now. I think everyone's joining. Yeah, I can see you guys are in there too. Purple Cookie, Quopro are in. And we'll switch it over to the overlay very shortly. Just want to do a quick shout out to our major sponsors, Paul's Ice Coffee, the Territory Zone, 60-year anniversary this year, Northern Territory Government, and McDonald's Darwin Group, major sponsors for the Northern Territory Sports League 2021. We also have our minor sponsors. We have Next Tier Entertainment, Serotonic Beauty, VR Gamers, Gamma Creations, Tracy Village, Howard Springs Tavern, Rabbit Hole, Pallets of India, Fresh Point Cafe, John John's, Diamond Barbers, District North Kitchen, Wicked Energy, Joyce Main Darwin, Next Level Gym, and Bell Accounting NT. Whew, such a big list of sponsors. But if you are local guys and local sponsors supporting us, be sure to support them. Go out, use your little discount that you get for being a part of this, and get involved. So yeah, let's get into the game here. I think we got the guys jumping in.
The good old Quopro from Beauty and the Boost. That's well, my money's on these guys, so only because I like the way the guy talks.
Quopro, yeah, Quopro's not only a talented esport competitor, he's a gamer, multi gamer by the way. He plays in lots of different games, League of Legends and fighting games and Rocket League, and is a shoutcaster. So, yeah, he's an all around.
Got his thumbs in many pies, it seems. Awesome.
Yeah, that's right. Just seeing if I'll just follow up on these guys.
It looks like we've got Purple Cookie and Quopro waiting in the lobby. So
yep,
just the other group, the big boys.
Yep, just waiting on that. I'm just getting on to Sean Osler, our TO, just to make sure everyone has confirmed. Alright guys, so yeah, just waiting on the games to start here. We do have a little bit of buffer, so yeah, hope you're doing well. Got 7 viewers tuning in to our stream right now.
7? Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alrighty,
so
seeing the top leagues of the tournament here, Tricky Hats and Shazbang. I was just looking because I'm seeing there's a bit of a delay in the stream as opposed to as we're talking. So I'm seeing all the...
yes, there is a delay.
That's all right. Hey, nothing
you can't see what I'm seeing. Yeah, you can't see what I'm seeing because I'm streaming the stream from my end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, that's okay. That's fine. I got the live chat at least, so that's always good to see.
Oh, well, I've sort of only really competed in the Rocket League side of the next year's competitions.
Yep.
I think first time I joined one of their competitions was at GCon in 2016?
Wow. 2017, I believe, was the
2017.
first,
Okay, 2017. So I joined out with a couple mates who had never touched the game before, and just to have a good time. We got knocked out in the first round, but then when the next year's last gaming cafe was open, I went around there, and that's where
you had a gaming cafe.
Yes.
NTEL season. Yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely a pivotal point in our community build with Next Tier. So it was great. Great that a lot of people got involved. We had everyone from yourself, Cranberg, to Button Nash, who's now an honourable volunteer of ours. So he's a lot
and of course we're teaming up with. Oh, sorry, keep going, buddy.
Yeah, I think for my first season, Quopro was on my team as well.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So you guys have been around for a while. This is wild.
Yeah.
Okay, just getting some confirmation now, guys. Sorry about the wait.
Yeah, no problems. So I guess now we've got you guys had the cafe thing going, so I guess we're teaming up now with VR gamers when it comes to a lot of those tournaments now, yeah? So that's always good.
Yeah, VR Gamers being one of our sponsors now, they are the go-to for your LAN cafe or LAN gaming cyber cafe experience in Darwin right now. So a big shout out to our minor sponsors there, VR Gamers.
Definitely. It was
Definitely
quite
looking
the
after the
experience
teams
going
too.
in there.
Well, we actually had a team, League of Legends team, play from that venue the other day. You saw a post there, the Youngbloods. They actually got the full team in there, and I shouted them a bunch of iced coffees as well. And
good on you.
Yeah, they had they had a great time. Get the team in there. That's the best way to play.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to give it a visit when I'm back up in Darwin.
I can definitely tell you, I got shouted a few iced coffees the other day. They did not last very long. I think they were gone by the end of the day. So, good stuff. But yeah, so there you go. Well, they definitely got the facility for it to at least hold one or two teams within that facility. You know, so if anyone's ever worried about not being able to use their own rig to participate in one of these tournaments, definitely give those guys a go. So, yeah.
So I'm still just sort of talking to the TO, Mr. Meninja, just about what's going on here. They are sorting the sub out.
That's fine. So tell me, Krenberg, you've been much of a gamer your whole life? Like, how long? What was your go-to first video game you ever played?
Oh, my go-to first game, probably Halo Combat Evolved or Halo 3.
Halo.
The original
Back
Halo.
on the Xbox.
Dude. I remember games playing that with my mates. We'd get an Xbox together, and it'd be 4-player deathmatch on what was it? Loadout. Loadout was the map. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember the multiplayer maps. Yeah.
Oh, that was
Or the
Halo
names of
2.
them.
Halo 2. But yeah, it was always shotguns and energy swords. We'd always try and sneak up on each other.
Yeah, I'd always played a campaign with my brother, split screen,
Yep.
and just hours constantly playing and replaying all the Halo campaigns.
Yeah, it's it. And these days now, you can get the whole entire series in one disc, which is always good, you know? Especially if you've got an Xbox, you can... I don't know if they've done it for PlayStation, but heck, you got the Master Chief Edition or whatever it is, you know?
Yeah, I know that's on the Xbox
No plug
Game
out to
Pass.
those guys. I'm not sponsored by them. Well, my first ever game I remember playing, was my first ever, was the Super Mario Brothers, the original Super Mario Brothers. Used to go over to my cousin's place, and we'd sit on the floor, play the old Nintendo, and mate, I think we were there for ages. That, and if you ever remember Double Dragon number 2, that was something that, yeah, you'd hire it from the video store and you'd play it for like a good 48 hours, non-stop.
All right, so I just got to advise everyone. Oh, looks like they're in.
Yep. We're all in.
Yep.
They're getting ready to...
All right, let's go. We are in. Sorry about the delay, everyone. Let me just get the overlay across.
Yeah, no worries, man. We'll just wait for everyone to start logging themselves in.
Okay.
Okay, so we got Chili and... Was it Crescent Master? Crescent Master for the big boys?
That's it, yep.
Yep, no worries.
I'm going to jump on mute, guys, when things get started, okay? So I'll leave you two to call the game, and I'll be that man behind the curtain again.
No worries.
Enjoy the stream, guys.
Yeah, no worries. So, Krenberg, who's your pick here for the two against Beauty and the Boost and the big boys? Who are you thinking?
I feel like Beauty and the Boost definitely has a lot of potential to take this one, but Big Boys can definitely put up a fight. We haven't seen Chili play at all.
Oh, here we go. He's right from the shot. Sorry, man. almost a goal to upset it. Anyway, keep going, buddy.
Yeah, so we'll have to see how Chili's play. But you know, Quopro is always kind of playing more aggressive on the Beauty and Boost side and letting Purple Cookie stay back. Sort of just pick up the ball when it flies into midfield and just play more defensively.
Definitely. I think I'm on the same page as you, mate. I'm definitely putting my money here on the... even though I haven't seen the big boys play, so it'll be interesting to see how they go, especially with their substitute, Chili. See how they go. Actually, yeah. So we'll see how that works. How that pans out.
Yep, so Quopro having it in midfield, good chance for an attack here. You just gotta take it slow, dribble it, flick it past the defenders.
Oh,
and
look
it's
at that.
nearly an own goal off the
Nearly an
crossbar.
own goal.
With Purple Cookie overcommitting. Now,
Overcommitting,
Big
and
Boys
now we have
might have a
nobody.
chance to score.
Open goal. Oh no, they saved it. Nicely done.
Pinching it out, but Crescent getting a bad touch into his own half, giving the Beauty and Boost a good chance for an attack. Crescent getting it around Purple
Oh no,
Cookies
goal
and
shot on. And it's
slotting
cracked.
it into the bottom corner of 1-0 Big Boys. Really just a
Nicely
bad
done.
overcommit there in the Beauty and Boost side.
Exactly. We had 2 people on offense and nobody on defense to block that goal.
Kick
Yeah,
off
looks
going
like
right to Purple Cookies, just gotta take it slow. Getting challenged.
Pressure Master looking to try and capitalize on it being in their field, but no.
Quopro just popping it for his teammate.
It looks like we've got nobody in the goal ready to save that. Oh, and Chili's
Was that
got
an
it.
own goal? Was that an own goal from
That
Quopro
might have
here?
been. That
I
might have
believe
been.
that shot was
let's have a
off.
look at that replay. So Chili, yeah, it was definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Quopro just panicking on the goal line, not realizing the shot was off and just hitting it right into his net.
that does happen. That does happen.
Big challenge in front of the net. Quopro just taking possession,
Got-
playing it slow,
Playing it slow. Playing it
going
slow.
for a shot that bounces high. Not gonna be able to get a shot on net here.
So Purple Cookie still staying back, holding back, being in defense. 2-on-1 here. Oh, and
Yep.
look at
Purple
that. Nice
Cookie's a
shot
good
towards-
sensor.
Nicely done. Look at this.
Shots high off the
Whoa.
crossbar, but Quopro
And Quopro with the double, with the 1-2. Nicely done.
able to read it off the crossbar and get a nice shot on net.
Yeah, he was waiting for that.
Brought back to a 1-goal game. Quopro doing very well, keeping up constant pressure, but would like to see Purple Cookie sort of kind of being up there more for the attacks, and she is very much staying all the way back in her half.
So Chili's
It's
literally
very
waiting
dangerous for Beauty in the Boost, but able to clear it. Might have a shot, but it's wide.
for that. Whoa.
Good challenge from Quopro.
Chili's gone and got herself some boost. I'm assuming Chili's the girl. I'm assuming. Should not assume. Here we go. Back into the defense of
Quopro
of
hitting
Big
off
Boys.
Backboard, centering for Purple Cookie, but
Purple
she's not
Cookie
there.
goes to commit.
Quopro's shots wide, Crescent clearing off the side, and ball's got to be in possession of Big Boys.
I'll admit there's some really good defense going on here with the Big Boys.
Yeah, the Big Boys are definitely surprisingly this game. They're playing a lot more solidly than they have the past couple times they've seen them, and they're definitely bringing the fight to Beauty and the Boost here. But Quopro getting it past one defender, not able to get it past the second. Chili bringing it up the field, keeping up good pressure. Might be able to center it for his teammate here, but he's going to miss.
Looks like Quopro's looking to try the cross to try and set it up. And Purple Cookie's
This is
waiting.
slick. Big clear by Chili here, bringing it right back into the Beauty and Boost side.
I can't get over how quick this game is. Like I could be saying something and all of a sudden it's changed again. Quopro's shot on.
Quopro
and
getting
he's
it
got-
past both defenders here. Both of them too scared to really challenge him. Just giving him way too much respect here.
Looks like
able
it was
to
a
sneak the
miss.
right
It was a miss
pass.
by Crescent. It was a miss by Crescent. I think he was. They were not looking at the time. So. Bugger.
Yeah, Crescent not realizing
And-
how far forward he was in that goal there, thinking that he had the back post covered, but able to get just past them.
It's tied up now. Looks like we now have Purple Cookie playing a bit of offense here. Going right back into defense. That's good change. What do they call that? Changing it up?
Yeah, changing from offense to defense. I don't know. I don't know the terminology for this game. I just play it. But GoPro with a shot from midfield,
with another one. Nicely done.
beating the defenders. GoPro doing just very well throughout this whole game, constantly challenging the ball, keeping the defenders under pressure.
Look at that control. He's just playing it nice and calm, just dribbling the ball and not doing anything over the top.
But 15 seconds left, ball's in the Beauty and Boost half. Big clear, but there's still time for Big Boys to tie this one up. They're giving possession back to GoPro.
They're going to start getting desperate.
They're going to have to keep it up here, but it's already on the ground. See if Crashing can keep this one up, but he's not there.
That's a win to Beauty and the Boost. Well done. And there you go. Tactician for GoPro. 10 centered balls. Well done. And props there for Purple Cookie, going from defense to offense, giving a good assist there off the bar to assist in that goal for GoPro. They're starting to really gel together now.
Definitely seeing a lot of attacking chances from both sides. Seeing that both Beauty and the Boost and Big Boys had 6 shots across them for that past game. But Big Boys having even shots on both their players, but GoPro taking all 6 for his team, so he's definitely what to look out for on the offense.
Definitely, I think they're all getting ready to play again, so here we go. So, is this going to tie up with a win for the Big Boys, or is GoPro going to close this out with a 2-0? Let's see.
Chili hitting it past Purple Cookies. Big chance in the midfield, but both players missing. GoPro might just be able to score the open net here. I think that's on.
Look at that, GoPro with a quick score.
Big Boys just double committing here and not really getting anything for it. GoPro able to hit that one downfield. Good power and nobody can catch up to it.
Yeah, those double commits can definitely leave you wide open. And we've seen it a few times in last match.
Okay, Big Boys just controlling this one, looking for a dribble, but GoPro challenging early, able to keep up some pressure, but Crescent hitting the ball down the field.
Purple Cookie staying, there we go, nice.
Purple Cookies with a big touch to midfield. Chili's nearly centering it for the other team, but GoPro not able to read his touch.
GoPro's back in defense again, so he saw that was happening with Purple Cookie. And
Purple Cookie
we might have a shot
here.
for Krishna.
The Crescent's not able to get the angle, not able to get around the GoPro. He's doing a very solid job in defense. GoPro maybe having a shot here. Net's just wide open again.
No.
GoPro seems to be doing everything this game.
Probably didn't realize the ball was all the way down there. Sometimes this game can change so quickly. You could be on offense and then straight away be, oh my god, they've actually scored a goal now.
Yeah, you turn ball cam off for 5 seconds and all of a sudden you're just disorientated, no idea what's going on in the play. GoPro taking a dribble, getting a nice flick over both defenders. Able to maybe dribble this one, not able to control it, sent it for Purple Cookie, but she didn't expect it to hit the corner and go high. But still Purple Cookie keeping in the Big Boys half, keeping up the pressure, passing it mid for GoPro, but he's not there, and Chili's able to clear it, keep control, and just start up a dribble. GoPro looking for a challenge.
Okay.
They'll keep it in the corner.
Chili's trying to go for it, but they got no boost.
Crescent with another overcommit. And GoPro is just going to be able to dribble that right into the net once again.
Nicely done. Nicely done, GoPro.
GoPro really not liking how close the last game was, bringing this one to 3-0 in only 2 minutes.
Alright, so... Oh, here we go. Oh, and an elimination.
Demo.
Big demo. That's what it's called. I just called it elimination. That shows my ability of terminology here. But Quopro with another one, 4-0.
Ball just rolling out into the midfield. Really unfortunate miss by a Chile there. Not able to read the ball off of the corner. Definitely something that's a lot harder to do for these lower tier teams.
Yeah, definitely.
This ball in the corner and sort of on the bottom of the wall, that sort of ramp can definitely lead to weird bounces like that, where it's just impossible to read unless you have that experience, which a lot of the teams that we'll be seeing today definitely do have. Seeing a lot of wall and aerial play. Chile past the mid, but Quopro's got to pick it up. He's got a miss,
Oh,
but
and a good
Big Boy's
save.
not able to capitalize.
Here we go. Oh, and Pepper Cookies put it right towards shot on target, but the big Chile's able to clear it out.
Chile's missing that ball. Quopro might have a challenge here, but it's got to go past them. And now Big Boys with a big chance for an
Here we go.
attack.
Chile's there.
Chile
Chile's
hitting
there.
it past Quopro.
Boom. 4-1. That was a good cross and shot there. Just like
With
what
two-
I've seen on FIFA.
2 minutes left on the clock. This is definitely doable for Big Boys. They just have to keep up pressure and kind of stop with their overcommits and double commits, because that's where all of Beauty and Boost goals have come from. Just them missing the ball or just extending a bit too far.
Exactly. And all that Beauty and the Boost have to do now is just play the defense game and just keep that pressure in the other side of the field, not in their own. And Quopro with the save, nicely done. In midfield, definitely not what the big boys want. They want to keep that pressure on.
Quopro having another dribble up in the midfield, bringing it towards the net, but he doesn't have an angle to score here. Crushing getting a pinch with Quopro, going out to mid where Purple Cookie can pick that one up.
Definitely, I can see here, we got Quopro here just trying to keep the ball going a lot slower down the field. Try and eat up that time.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing Beauty and the Boost do very well right now. Just keeping pressure on the ball, making sure that Big Boys don't have any big chances for an attack. But this is going out to the center, and it could be dangerous for Beauty and the Boost here. But Chile having a big miss. And 45 seconds left, 3 goals will need to be had by the Big Boys if they want to tie this one up and bring it to overtime. And I don't see it happening. They're not really giving themselves any chances to form an attack, and Beauty and the Boost are just doing very well keeping the ball away from the opponents. But Crescent getting a good touch downfield, not able to put it towards net.
20 seconds to go, 22, 20 seconds to go.
Quopro playing very well around that wall, just dribbling it up when he sees an opponent challenging, making sure that they can't get a touch on that ball.
And I think that's it for it, guys. I don't see them scoring 3 points in 3 seconds. I have seen crazier, but no. And that's it. Beauty and the Boost have won it 2-0. Well done to all players involved. It seems like these guys have really worked out what their roles are. That can also be a problem when you've got substitutes that come in. It's always a bit of a problem trying to get that communication as to who's doing what at what time. Kind of hard to sort of gel when you've got substitutes as well.
Yeah, and definitely in that second game, seeing the ball pretty much always in the Big Boys' half. 7 shots coming out from Beauty and the Boost, 6 of them from Quopro, 1 from Purple Cookies, but only 2 shots on the Big Boys' side, as opposed to the 6 they had last game. So definitely feeling a lot more pressure now, and not able to do anything to catch up.
Yeah, exactly. So that's it, guys. That's for the first game. That is 2-0 to Beauty and the Boost. Well done, Big Boys, for giving it a shot. You definitely gave us an entertaining first match, but it seems that Beauty and the Boost had it there for today.
All right, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that first match. We got. I'm going to be updating the scores on my end. By the way, if you do want to check out the replays, you can check them out on Ball Chaser. I've got that on ballchasing.com with the. I might actually throw a link if I can. I'll figure out how to do that, but you'll be able to check your replays and check your stats and everything. It gives you a full replay of the game. I've got a little mod on here to do that. So, yeah. I'm just going to record the scores now and get those down. Sorry.
Nicely done. Just having a look at the live chat at this point in time. Looks like we've got a few people really giving props to QuoPro. We've got Putz going QuoPro MVP and actual Pingu the Pang. Just in case you didn't understand that this actually was Pingu the Pang, is definitely giving some admiration here to QuoPro. Quo is too strong. Nicely done.
Quo is too pro.
Quo is too pro.
Nah, good commentary, guys. That sounded really good. Yeah, awesome stuff.
Cheers.
So we got 2-0 there. It should come up on tournament right now. Let's just update that. All right, so we're going to have to get things ready very quickly for the next game. We will be doing a spin wheel in the next break. Don't have time to do one in this break because there was some delays and everything like that. So, guys, we're just going to throw it onto some music quickly. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'll chuck these guys on mute. Well, I'll chuck the stream on mute so you can't hear them. So we'll be back shortly.
Good idea.
No, I'll just mute on my end. I'll just mute on my end. It's cool. See you guys shortly.
All right. Bye.
All right, everyone, we are back and we are ready for match 2. So I'm going to.
Yeah, that was really good. I played.
Oh, hey guys. Sorry to interrupt you here.
I was going to say that's about as epic as Mario Kart on a cinema screen. I reckon that'd be awesome. Anyway, moving on.
All right, we are back, everyone. Sorry, I just got to like literally unmute the thing to get everything going. So we're back with Flat Out Frothy and Krenberg, as well as yours truly, Phoenix Tier. Here for match 2 between It's Treason then and 420 Glaze. Two highly skilled teams, actually. So we're getting the guys in right now. Should not be too long at all.
It looks like they're joining up in their teams now, so...
Yep, Flat Out Frothy, nice to see you're in there. Krenberg's in there too. All right, we are ready to go, guys. Enjoy the game. This is It's Treason then, 420 Glaze. Let's do it.
All right. This is going to be an interesting game. So who's your money on for these guys? Treason then or 420 Glaze?
Oh, well, I mean, big start for It's Treason there with the kickoff goal.
Look at that kickoff goal. Like, literally, was anybody going for it? No.
No. Who was that? Was that, definitely not Donut, just messing up his kickoff there. I was going to say I'm going for the 420 Glaze side, but if that's what's going to be happening, might have to reconsider.
Oh, it's only the start of the game. We've got plenty of time. But Nebulous is another shot on goal.
Hitting the top corner, big demo from Tayev, taking out any chance of a defender here. Carbine just getting 50'd and Nebulous solid shot from midfield. 2 goals in 10 seconds. Definitely not what you want to be seeing for the 420 Glaze side here.
No, I'm hoping this hasn't shaken them up. I'm hoping they're able to come back from this and get a few goals in.
Kayev shot on net, but definitely Donut is able to clear that one. But Neb hitting it right to Exo Carbine. Got to take a dribble up the wall. Let's look for a challenge here. Hitting it upfield. Kayev shot on net. Donut missing the save here. Kayev. Just not expecting the placement here.
Wow. Just how quickly they can all be scoring goals. This might be a 10-goal match. Easy.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see if 420 Glaze is able to warm up a bit here to the pace of the game. Definitely doesn't seem to be what they were expecting.
It's the best part about them having extra games, I guess.
Okay, Donut hitting a shot. Good placement.
Not Donut. Nicely done. I'm going to assume this guy is Donut. He can't definitely not be Donut. Otherwise, it could be anybody else. But nicely done. Scored goal.
Donut, very good placement. Off to the right, far enough that Nebulous can't save it. Very high action game so far.
Definitely,
1 goal for every 10 seconds of game. Carbine with a good chance for an attack here. He's going to go for a double touch. And he's going to score it. Getting to touch crossbar down and pinching it on the ground.
I got a strange feeling we're just going to be talking every 5 seconds. We're going to say, "Oh, that's another goal! Oh, it's another goal! That's another goal!"
Yeah, you were talking in the last series about how the game can just change so quickly and it's hard to keep up. But these guys definitely showing us that fact. Not really able to keep up with this game. Kaya with good touch off the post. Nebulous looking for a touch middle for his teammate, but he's going to miss the ball. Carbine looking for probably a pass middle, but he's also going to miss the ball. Donut.
Oh, here we go.
He's going for a flip reset. He gets the flip reset, but nothing comes of it. Kayev a bit too far forward, going to get challenged. Carbine might have a chance to put this mid for his teammate, but he's going to miss. Donut getting a good challenge here, keeping it in
the get himself some boost.
But you got to see a dribble coming out from Kayev here. Carbine challenging early, bumping the offender off. And Donut getting a bad touch to midfield. Nebulous not there to follow up of his teammate's pass.
It is so quick the way they're going. Nice clear there from definitely not Donut, but still in their half of the court. They've got to get this out of here.
Carbine just
Nebulous
coming up way too far. Nebulous able to hit a slow shot on target. Just the net wide open here, and no defenders jumping up for it.
So just checking here, is Kayev, is he normally a substitute for this team, or has he always been part of?
I believe he's part of the main team, but another kickoff goal here coming out from Nebulous.
Nicely done.
Donut, a lot of bad luck off these kickoffs.
Definitely.
Players in chat, not sure what's happening this game. Definitely a lot more high scoring than we're usually used to with these teams. Kaev able to take it to his opponent's backboard. Donut getting a decent clear. Gonna be able to keep control. Kaev going a bit high off the wall, but Donut not able to capitalize on that. Nebulous dribbling it past Donut, but missing the shot.
Off the sidebar.
Kaev taking a shot that's high off the
goal.
crossbar, but Nebulous able to read it, clean that one up. And it's 6-2 in favor of its Treason then, in only 2 minutes and 20 seconds of game time.
Wow.
Very high scoring
game. It's raining goals. Hallelujah, it's raining goals. Wow.
Nebulous is currently 5 for 5 in the shots that he's taken. Ball's high, Kaev's not able to read it. Carbine hitting it off of the crossbar. Donut not able to read that one fast enough to get a good shot. Nebulous looking for a dribble, just taking a good 50. Carbine hitting it into a crossbar. Might go for a double touch here. Passing it mid for his teammate, but Donut not respecting his teammate's touch there and just overcommitting. Carbine taking it slow, go try and just look for an air dribble and a challenge. Donut's got to be playing this one slow, maybe going for an air dribble, clear, pass into midfield. A lot of options, and he chooses to just give up the possession, I guess.
Here we go, get another shot on goal and a save. Oh, so Carbine, nice save.
Nebulous with the pre-jump block. Kaev might be able to be up for a shot here, but he's beat by Carbine.
Oh, and a shot of a Kaev. Nicely done.
Kaev sticking to the ball here. Neither of the defenders able to get a good challenge. Ball pops out off the little ramp there, and neither the defenders are expecting it.
Another kickoff not resulting in a goal straight away, so that's always good to see, but...
Carbine bumping Donut and Kaev able to just pick up the open net. That's not what you want to see on the from the 420 Glaze offense here.
I know this game's not over yet, but the amount of goals that they have scored so far, a minute 22 is not unexpected for them to get 6 goals to tie this up.
It's not impossible, they just have to keep up the 1 goal per 10 seconds. But
there goes 10 seconds.
It's Treason then definitely making it harder for them to do that. Kaev not able to hit the net, but clearing off the corner. Carbine going for an air dribble.
Oh, look at that shot. Oi, and it's blocked by Nebulous with a bit of a dribble.
Hitting a flick over Donut, clearing off the corner. Carbine with a good challenge, but it'll go right to Nebulous, who's going to look for a dribble. Donut challenging. Goal look to get this mid for his teammate, most likely. But Carbine's challenging, and Donut, who was shot on the open net, but Kaev's able to get back.
What a block by Kaev.
Nebulous flicking up the field. Donut a bit awkward. Kaev going to be able to beat him.
Kaev's got a shot on goal, and it's Kaev again.
Top corner. Carbine not able to get fast enough and read that one. Real awkward situation for 420 Glaze it there. A lot of pressure, a lot of good pressure from the Treason end side.
Is it possible there the EXO had run out of boost? Possibly. He wasn't boosting after that ball.
I believe he ran out of boost. All the little pads were taken and they just don't have the time to hit the big pads in the corners.
That's it. Definitely the resource management there.
See if it's Treason then's got to be able to make this a 10-goal game for them. With 10 seconds left, it's definitely possible. With Carbine getting a good touch off the field, goal look to dribble around Nebulous, taking a solid shot in
nicely
the top
done.
corner.
9-3, good saving face goal there.
12 goals scored in this first game. We'll see if another kickoff goal's coming out here. Definitely not impossible from how this game's been going so far.
And there we go. Game 1 win. Treason then.
Definitely not the kind of solid Rocket League that we expect from these teams. Just a complete mess on all parts of the field. a lot of whiffing and a lot of solid shots coming out from its Treason then. 12 shots versus 5.
Wow.
Oh,
Hang on. We've got one person who's...
Nebula seems to have disconnected. but
Nebulous is in there now. He's good.
Rejoined. Hoping he isn't having any technical issues.
Here we go. So game 2 of 3. Can Treason then shut them completely out, or can... I just forgot. The Donuts guys. Glaze it. Glaze it. 420 Glaze it. Can these guys put it to a 3-game match here?
Alright, well, it's been 20 seconds and we haven't seen a goal yet, so this might be... Never mind!
There we go!
I hate to be speaking right now. I open my mouth and Donut delivers with a goal, just dribbling it past Kaev. Kaev not respecting his dribble there.
Definitely the way you want it to happen. The second you open out your mouth, Donut delivers.
Okay, kickoff going right to Nebulous. Got hit it to the corner. Might look for a read here, but Donut able to read that off the backboard. Kaev. But Kaev shooting it on the open net. EXO not able to get back in time here.
It's a 1-1 game.
1-1 game in 30 seconds. Very high scoring series.
This is gonna feel exhausting by the end of this, guys. Thanks.
Carbine just looking to control this one. Going for a second touch here, but it's a bit too high. Donut going for a shot, but it's high off the crossbar. Kaev clearing it. Just looking for a challenge here. Able to put it down into the 420 Glaze side. Kaev shot on the net. Donut not able to get up for that one in time. Just a miss touch here from Carbine. He was trying to hit it high, but just pops it right out for Kaev, who's just like very solid positioning, ready for that one.
Alright, now it's 2-1. And the ball is high.
Carbine probably looking to hit it to his teammate here. But Nebulous beating Donut out here. Carbine just try to take a dribble.
Nice clear. We've got both from Glaze it in the offense. Trying to keep that pressure up.
Bit of a mistouch there from Kaev, hitting it down the field, giving up the offense and just letting Carbine dribble it. But he's able to get a solid challenge, hit it right back into the 420 Glaze its half, and that's open if somebody's there, but Nebulous is not able to capitalize in time.
Oh, shot on goal with Kaev again.
Donut choosing boost over ball here, not realizing how close Kaev was. Very solid recovery and just placement a little bit too far for Donut to be able to catch it.
Missed it by that much. there's a little bit of a reference for you if you're like in your 30s, 40s. Well, that's what they say the average age of the gamer is these days. Apparently, we're all in our mid-30s. Plenty of young people taking up the reins here, especially in the esports community. And there we go, Exo Carbine. 3-2. Nicely done. This control hit off of Donut, and then a nice little touch in there for Carbine.
Yeah, very solid shot pass there by Donut, hitting it off the ceiling, making sure it bounces towards the midfield, and Carbine just being patient and taking a shot when the ball just comes to him.
Oh, nearly got there with Carbine. Not quite enough. But no, Donut's got another one. So we now tied it up, 3-3.
Nebulous not getting the touch he wants here, popping it a bit too high, and he's not able to jump fast enough to follow it up, and Donut just seeing his chance, coming in and smacking it right into the right side of the net.
Quite interesting seeing how quick those people are able to understand those opportunities. Like, I imagine if they could scale it down to milliseconds, it'd have to be milliseconds. So when people turn around and say they blame lag, sometimes it can be lag that saves you in this. Something within a few milliseconds of seeing an opportunity. As such, there we
getting
go.
a very fast shot, but Kayev able to read it in time, and he's just there. But
And
Nebulous
getting the shot on
take
goal.
over Carbine. It's something you see a lot in these kind of ranks. Someone will go for an offensive play, and they'll just end up out of position after they take their shot and leave their teammate in that 2v1 there.
It's 4 and 3, so it's seeming a little bit more evenly matched now. It's not. So we could see a third match here. The possibility.
It would be very good to see a game 3 coming out from these guys. Both teams playing incredibly well, but it's Treason then still in a 1-goal lead. They're up in the series 1-0.
So Carbine definitely.
They're not playing it slow. Gotta look for a flick here over Nebulous. Going for a bit of a fake. Ball's going high. Nebulous able to read it quickly. Carbine's staying patient, not jumping for it, but hitting it just mid and giving up the possession. But possession's given right back, and Carbine's got a dribble on his backboard.
Changing up tactics a bit, giving Treason that a little bit to think about. No longer the high flying, playing a little bit more slow. Worked well for QuoPro and the Beauty and the Boost, so maybe it'll work well for these guys.
Solid challenge by Donut here. This is quite dangerous for it's Treason then side, but Nebulous, good read and a double commit from 420 Glaze it. Kayev might just be able to dribble this one right in, but Donut able to get back in time. Just taking a powerful shot upfield, but it's not hard enough, and Nebulous is able to intercept.
And Kayev's got the goal. Nicely done. 12 seconds to go.
Carbine
12 seconds to go.
just missing the ball here, misreading, and Kayev able to clean this one up. And 2-goal lead with 12 seconds left. Definitely not impossible, but not looking good for 420 Glaze it here.
Definitely not. Especially with this being the last game potentially. If
Yeah, and after that kickoff, it doesn't look possible for 420 Glaze it to bring this one back.
you're gonna give it a shot anyway. Boom. 1 second.
1-goal game, 1 second. It's happened before. It's entirely possible, but
hang on, does the timer go off the second they hit the ball? Because
the second they hit the ball, the timer will start back up. So if Treason then's able to control this kickoff, just hit it off to the side, keep it on the ground, then it's not possible. Just like that. It's the very close series, both games. Well, second game rather. First game, bit of a blowout. But both teams playing incredibly well.
Wow, that was definitely very, very, very intense. So well done to Treason then. Kayev getting the most goals on that one there. I'm trying to work out who's the MVP out of that particular group there. Kayev definitely showing us how it's done, but Nebulous not to be outdone. He definitely got quite a few last round too, so hard to pick with that one.
Yeah, both. Oh, it's Treason then definitely doing very well with just keeping up the pressure, constantly reading their opponent's touches and just not giving them any breathing room, taking a lot of boost, and just very solid on both offense and defense here. Both players having 4 saves.
Definitely, and with 420 Glaze, those guys obviously showing a very gallant effort to try and bring that game to a draw, but not quite enough. So, unfortunate for you guys. Well done, great game.
All right, jumping back in here. So just gonna unmute myself so the guys can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Awesome. I had to unmute on both ends. So yeah, great game, guys. I was tuned into that one quite well, and yeah, great performance by both teams.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think this is where you have to head off now, Flat Out Frothy. Yeah.
I think I can stick around for one more. I think I'm good for one more, unless you guys want me gone.
No.
I can stick around for one more.
It's fine. I'm just organising things here. Now, everyone, it's time to do a spin wheel. All right. So I'm going to get that set up and ready to go. So we're going to do a spin wheel with some top chat participants in the chat. So we're going to have a look at some here. I'm going to add these right now and get them ready. So first
good.
up,
So we've got a few people.
we have Patrick Maxwell. We have Ocean.
Yeah, we got a few chats there from Ocean.
Mr. Mininja. And I do have to keep a few people off here because there has been some people that have won last week. So we got a 1 week grace period. So if you have won something in the last week, you have to keep you off this one. Just getting this.
I was going to say, how's that hashtag Esky for Keratin going?
Believe it or not, everyone, I have not seen this hashtag